Yo, 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 yo. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Max and Juan cast. Little special one here. Got Max here, got me here. I'm going to be doing a tiered list. This is usually Max's thing, but I'm going to be co-hosting this whole thing, all right? So we're going to do a game of buy, sell, and hold, okay? Not all 32 teams, but we're going to do a good chunk of them, okay? I'm going to lay back. I'm going to relax. I'm just going to analyze. I'll say my thoughts after, if anything. But I'm going to give Max a team, and we're going to simply have him say buy, sell, or hold. All right? Max, do you have
Juan
anything else?
Juan is going to ask questions. He got my trusty notebook right here with my notes in it. Juan's basically going to ask me questions, see what I'm thinking. And we're going to do this with Juan a little later on in the year or something like that. Yeah. So I'm ready, Juan. Right. Do we have the teams? You know what teams you're going to ask me?
Yeah, we have the teams. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, all that good stuff. All right. Let's get into it. Let me pop this on our screen. All right. Let's get into it. Let's go Dallas Cowboys, Max. Buy, sell, or hold?
Sell. Whoever still has stock in this team, you're an idiot. Get out, sell low, sell high. I don't know. This team is done. They've been done to me since the Lions debacle, where they got just destroyed. Again, losing to San Fran. They sit pretty much neck and neck with the Giants for bottom of the NFC East. I don't even see a silver lining. There's nothing they hang their hat on. They're banged up. Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence. The O-line is a mess. Dak's not playing great. Mike McCarthy is a buffoon. Sell. I don't see what you could even ask me about this team.
100% agree. Concur. All right. Let's go to the Bears. Chicago Bears. Buy, sell, or hold, Max?
I just want to preference it with, even if they'd won this game, I think I would have this opinion. Sell. I think the Bears had a really easy schedule. They played the Panthers. They played the Jaguars. They absolutely destroyed both those teams. Those teams didn't even make this list because no one has stock in them at all. I think it's sell. Like you've talked about with Shane Waldron. He is a mess. Their offense is a mess. I like what they do on defense, and I'm not saying, hey, they're going to be crap. I just would sell whatever stock I have in them. I don't think there's anything I would buy into with this team.
Yeah, this would have been a good one last week, honestly, because a lot of people were buying the Chicago Bears. But I have one question for you. If you were doing this last week, same decision?
I think sell, because I think I would have kind of saw this coming, right? Like if I base it off the two performances, I'd say buy. Yeah, you have to. But if I'm going to try to look to the future and try to beat the market, no matter how it goes, and trying to be ahead of the curve, I would say sell. I will buy the Caleb Williams stock. I will sell the Bear stock. 100%. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. All right, let's go to the Atlanta Falcons. Buy, sell,
Jesus
or
Christ. Sell. I'm going sell, dude. I know they looked good against the Bucs, dude. The Bucs are just so injured right now. And Kirk Cousins. Man, this is tough. I don't know if I should change it now. No, I'm going to go sell. I don't think they're figuring crap out. I think they're going to have good weeks and bad weeks. I don't think they're a consistent team at all. I might be wrong.
What game, Max, screams sell to you? What's the game this season?
Dude, they've had games where I'm like, the Saints game was like sell. They look like crap, right? But they somehow pulled it out. The Eagles game, they look like crap. They've just made a miracle at the end. I just don't like what I've seen. Again, like last week was cool. Even the Thursday night game, they should have lost to the Bucs.
Yeah.
What was that? No, wait, that's not Thursday. Is that them on Thursday night? Right?
No,
Am I misremembering?
Yeah, no, Thursday night. They played them twice already.
Yeah. I was like, damn, they played twice real quick. So yeah, I just don't believe in them, man. I don't know. What would you do? I'm curious.
I'm selling. I'm gonna sell them.
But I feel like this is as high as we're gonna get with them.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
do I buy them as a playoff team? Yes, but I'm selling them if they're gonna do anything major, like win a playoff game. I can see them getting blown out in their playoff game.
I will say the one thing that makes me want to say hold/buy is I think they have the division lead, just because the Bucs
Beat 'em
injuries
twice.
to Godwin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the injuries to Godwin and Evans are really going to hold the Bucks.
Yeah.
Please ask me a team I don't have to sell. Please.
Denver Broncos. Buy,
I'm gonna
sell,
hold.
or hold.
I'm gonna hold right now on the Broncos. And again, I think different teams have different expectations. Like if you say the Chiefs, you're like, oh yeah, buy them as this. But as the Broncos, as a young, feisty team that could fight for a playoff, I would almost want to say buy, but I'm gonna hold to see another week. Because again, Sean Payton said it. You beat the Panthers. You've looked good certain weeks, you've looked bad other ones. So I'm gonna say hold on the Broncos. I think that's as good of a place to be with them as any.
Bo Nix, are you buy, selling, or holding on a side note?
I'd buy Bo Nix. Right. That's for sure.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Definitely a hold for the Broncos. All right, red hot team that everyone's loving. Washington Commanders. Buy.
I will buy.
That was quick. First buy.
Yeah, no. I will say this: the Hail Mary doesn't do it. That wasn't a reason. Even if they lost that game, I'm like, I buy. I believe what I see. Dude, Jada and Daniels wasn't able to really practice this week. I know he showed up on Friday, but they have a recipe. Their offense looks good, and I just feel like they are the team to beat in the NFC East. I'm scared to play them if I'm an Eagles fan. I am an Eagles fan. I'm scared to play them.
What makes you nervous the most about that team?
They just don't have a lot of talent on defense. They play well as a unit, and that one of their best players, Jonathan Allen's hurt for the year. And I think Dan Quinn's doing a hell of a job coaching that unit up. But I would be scared, and like if I'm an Eagles fan, I'm like, there's no way they can stop us. Like we have too many good players for them to stop. Like to me, they're doing it all X's and O's, and that's all good. It's great to have X's and O's, but sometimes you need like the Jimmy and the Joes, and they don't have that on defense.
Okay, one last question on the Commanders. They get the shit beat out of them in one of those games against the Eagles. Do you regret your buy?
I would want to see the game they play after. And if they lose that game after that, I would regret the buy. But if they bounce back, I feel even more confident in the buy.
Okay. Let's talk about the Baltimore Ravens. Buy.
Oh,
sell.
that's a buy. Easy buy.
Right.
Easy buy. I'm not worried about this. They love to lose these games against bad teams. Buy. Derrick Henry, buy everyone. Yeah. The Ravens are going to be a good team. It's bordering on great again.
Yeah, 100%. Don't get fooled by the Browns game. It was kind of a fluke. Houston Texans.
I'm going to buy it. I will say the injury to Stephon Diggs isn't as bad as the one to Nico Collins. It's going to hurt them. Don't get it wrong, but they have good players on the backups to play. Right, John Mechie's a good player. We just got to get to see him play. Tank Dell, he might kind of find new life with Diggs being out. I don't know if we know what the injury is. CJ Stroud and Joe Mixon give me a chance to win every week, and they have good coaching, they have good X's and O's, and they have a hell of a lot of talent on the defense side of the ball. I absolutely buy all the stock.
Honestly, if it was me, I kind of want to fight you on it and put a hold, just because they've been winning ugly last year and this year. They're a win ugly team. They rarely come out and dominate, and they got dominated against the Vikings this year. I know Joe Mixon, that was a big part of it, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Texans take a little dip right here. Nico Collins is the key to me. Nico Collins is a game changer for them. If they can get back Nico Collins, I think it takes them over the top. Like, he's a big difference maker for them.
Okay.
All right.
Are the Vikings on that list?
As far as what?
Like, are the Vikings on the list of teams we get to talk about?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do them next.
I'm gonna hold. That's a hold. That's a hold, man. I know they've had a really great start to the year, but their losses have are kind of worried, especially the Rams one. And I think part of me wants to say, hey, it's a short week. Brian Flores is exotic and creative, and that kind of hampers him. And Sean McVay's a really good coach, but man, I kind of pumped the brake on the Vikings a little bit. I really am shocked they lost that game to the Rams and kind of how they lost it. I'm gonna put a hold on them. I was gonna buy. I was about to buy. I was about to spend like $20,000 getting some Viking stock, and now I'm kind of like, maybe I'm right. I'm kind of expecting that dip you talked about from the Texans to happen to the Vikings.
Yeah, they started off hot, but I'm kind of with you on this one. Like, last week was kind of scary. They seem like a team where if they go against the Rams, a team that has the Jimmies and the Joes, as you like to say, they got dogs, and the Vikings really don't have that many like huge superstars. Yes, they have Justin Jefferson, but their defense
and Darisaw being out is big.
That's huge. Too.
He is their best O lineman by far, in my opinion. I love Darisaw.
Yeah. And there's always that worry Sam Darnold might be turning into a pumpkin. There's always have to. You know, he's been playing great
that way.
Yeah,
you have to think that way. I agree.
All right, let's go to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Monday Night Football just recently beat the Giants. How you feeling? Buy, sell, or hold?
Hold. I need to see them get tested. I have to see them. This is a classic hold. I don't care their record. I don't care their 6-2, 5-2. They are a hold for me.
All right, I like it. I agree. Let's go to your team, the Philadelphia Eagles. What you doing?
The part of me wants to say, like, just put it all on the Philly. But no, the rational part of my brain says hold. These are great games to bounce back. I just need to see a little bit more. I really need to see them versus an elite team. I really need to see it. I want to see them play a Baltimore, a Kansas City, not a Dallas, but a San Francisco, a Houston, a Detroit. I need to see that game from them. Yeah. It's got to be hold. Like, the part of me wants to say buy, but no, it can't be. It can't rationally be that.
To me, I'm buying. I have faith in the Eagles. I like what I see. I know you watch the team a lot closer to me, and you watch it with kind of like that Philly fan goggles on. You know, like nothing goes right. I always get disappointed. I like what I see. I think the defense has been taking a step forward the last couple of weeks. I like what I see from Jalen Hurts last week. I'm going to buy if it's me personally, but I respect it. I get the hold. I get it 100%. Let's go to your Chargers, your second team, Max. What are you doing? You better not.
I got to hold, too. I want to buy. You got to hold. You have to hold, dude. They are going to win ugly every freaking week, dude. They are a hold. They are a classic hold team. I'm getting close to buying. Like, every win, I'm like, ooh, let me just put a little money. A little bit, put it on a parlay. Like Super Bowl parlay type shit. But no, that's it. No, they have to be a hold.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely holding on the Chargers. Their offense is too inconsistent. I don't trust that bullshit that they did against the Saints this last week. A lot of people can score on the Saints. They're not in a good place. Definitely.
There's a reason the Saints aren't on this list.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the Niners. The Niners are going into their bye week, Max. Are you buy, selling, or holding?
I would buy the Niners. I had them in hold, and I'm literally changing my mind on the fly. I just trust Kyle Shanahan. I just trust him so freaking explicitly that he's going to get the job done. Look, they're injured. I don't know if I buy them as a Super Bowl favorite and Super Bowl, like, for sure lock. But I buy them as being a dangerous team. So in that terms, I will buy some stock in them. Not a lot. I wouldn't bet the house, but I'd bet, like, your freaking second house you have in, like, Simi Valley.
I'll tell you one thing that I'm not gonna buy them on, and it depends on one solo thing. That's Christian McCaffrey. Now, I'm saying in a sense where Super Bowl. They're not gonna win a Super Bowl without Christian McCaffrey. I'm telling you that right now. But can they get a playoff spot? Can they have a good record still with Jordan Mason? 100%. But if Christian McCaffrey magically, some way, can go back to the Christian McCaffrey last year, and the tendonitis is whatever, it doesn't matter about his Achilles, watch out for the Niners. He's a true difference maker. So I'm not buying as a Super Bowl contender until I see that piece from Christian McCaffrey.
I am going to say it's time to buy the stock, though. I just trust them. I trust them. Even though they're really banged up still. I'm going to put buy.
Okay.
That's controversial.
All right, let's go to the Green Bay Packers.
I'm buying. I know Jordan Love's hurt, even if he is hurt a couple weeks, because I don't think it's going to be that bad. The Packers continue to show they can win with Malik Willis. Without Jordan Love, I would sell all the stock in the world, but I think he'll be back, and I'm going to tell you, if you already bought the stock, hold it, and if you haven't bought it, go buy it. It's a buy. Buy it.
You know me. You know how much I love the Packers this year.
To the moon. Hold it, you apes. Hold the stock, apes. You know what I'm talking about. The stonk.
Buy that stock, baby. All right, let's go to the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen and the boys. Buy, sell, or hold, Max.
I hold it. I don't see how you can buy them. This is what they've been every year, the last several years. The same shit worries me. Playmakers. Hey, I always say this. Keon Coleman is coming alive, which I love to see. But every year, when they play the elite of the elite, they're just outgunned. So I'm going to just say hold the stock.
That one's a tough one, man. That one's tough. They keep on winning. They definitely beat up on the bad teams. I got to see another one of those elite
well
teams.
coached, but they when they play the Chiefs, let's see how they fare.
Yeah, it's hard. To me, they're 100% hold. I agree with you. All right, last team on the list, Max. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Buy, sell, or hold?
Sell. I think the offense is going to dip really bad. They're really injured, and I don't trust the defense. I don't. I like Todd Bowles. They're just really banged up, and I feel like their offense is at the point where they don't really have their stars, right? They don't have the money. They don't have Godwin. They don't have Evans for for a stretch of time, and their defense is going to break. Like you see it with the Raiders every week one. So I had to mention them. Their offense gets so putrid, it's like, damn. And Baker's good. I would just sell them. I don't really have a lot of faith in the Bucs.
Sadly, I had to agree with you. The Chris Godwin injury is just a fucking nut punch, bro. It was devastating. Like those guys, Mike Evans is gonna come back at some point, but those two guys are the offense. I know they lit up some things this Sunday against the Falcons. I don't trust it though against the really good teams. 100% sell, dude. It's tough, man. Really tough for the Bucs this year. Shout out to Baker though. I'm buying stock on Baker as a fantasy player and just one of these guys where you gotta expect him to play well. I think he's past the stage where it's like Sam Darnold, where he can turn into a pumpkin. Like no, like Baker's good.
Baker. Yeah, I agree. That's a good way to put it.
All right, well that's gonna do it. Just a little recap, guys. The buy teams that we have for Max: Washington, Baltimore, Houston, San Francisco, Green Bay. The teams that he's selling on: Cowboys, Bears, Falcons, Bucks. Two of those are NFC South teams, not surprising. A lot of holds. We got Broncos, Vikings, Steelers, Eagles, Chargers, Bills. My last question, Max. From each category, what team do you feel like you're going to regret the most? So in the buy tier, who are you going to regret the most? You got
the Niners.
Okay, Niners.
Yeah.
All right. Sell
the
category.
sell tier.
You got the Cowboys, Bears, Falcons, and Bucks.
Falcons.
A little bit of me wants to say the fucking Bears, just a little bit, just because,
I will say this. I only say that because the Falcons' path to the playoffs is pretty easy because they beat the Bucks twice, like you said. The Bucks are really bad. I think the Bucks are gonna struggle.
No, you're right.
And then, with the Bears though, they are gonna get eaten up a lot. That division is hell. Yeah. Like each team is really good.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, okay, I know we didn't talk about the Lions or the Chiefs. We're like, come on, we already know.
Yeah, we buy it.
There's no 100%. Yeah, it was 100%. They didn't really make the list.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like it was like too obvious. And then on the hold, Eagles. Loki, it's the Eagles and Bills. Those are my two teams I'm like afraid of. I'm not even trying to be a fan. I'm just saying.
Yeah, 100%. I get you, Max. Well, that's gonna do it, guys. We hope you guys enjoyed it. A little different style here, a little bit more rapid. Very short video. Look, we're gonna be doing another version of this, but with players. Okay, I'm gonna be doing the players. Max did the teams. So if you guys like this type of content, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. We do other stuff. We do podcasts, short videos, film breakdowns, even tier lists like this, okay? We do rankings, all the above. If you guys love NFL, come join the fam, subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any comments, any opinions about whether Max is on crack, Max is tripping, Go ahead and comment down below, man. We'll love to hear them. We'll go back and forth with you guys in the comment section.
And if you want to write a letter, I'll send you my address so you can mail it to me.
All right, so stay tuned for the players version. Until then, we out. Peace.